I can't believe I have to say this, but Pauline Hanson is not a criminal. Pauline Hanson did prison time for electoral fraud, but in this video right now, I'm going to tell you why that was complete and utter bullshit. Before we get into it, I am going to preface this video, just in case you haven't seen any of my other ones, with the fact that I think Pauline Hanson is a cunt. She is a heinously racist grifter who has been taking advantage of the Australian public for over 30 years so that she could amass wealth and just do nothing for us. However, when she was imprisoned for electoral fraud in the early 2000s by Howard's government, that was probably one of the most undemocratic things to ever occur in Australia. You don't have to like someone to see when they're getting fucked over, you know what I mean? You can Google it if you'd like, none of this information is secretive or anything like that, but yeah, in 1997, she got kicked out of the Liberal Party for being a racist cunt, in short, and she registered Pauline Hanson's One Nation Party. Now, there are a bunch of rules on how to register a party, and one of them is having a minimum number of people that have expressed their interest in joining that party, right? And so of the 500 people that she registered as Pauline Hanson One Nation members, the alleged crime was that they weren't financial members, they hadn't paid to be members of the club, and so therefore they didn't count, and she was being fraudulent in her registering of the party. Should be obvious to you why that's undemocratic, right? But just in case it's not, we don't only give landowners the right to vote anymore. Like the fact that there was a financial component in any regards to our politics, like forming a party, voting for a party, any of that, like, we long since got rid of that notion that you had to have money to be involved in the process. Now, she was charged with racial vilification in 2022, quite recently, and as I said, I do think she's a cunt, right? I'm not in any way trying to defend Pauline Hanson when I say this, but if you throw out there, oh, she went to prison for electoral fraud as a reason that she shouldn't be elected, you're just showing that you're the same level of disengaged as all the people that like it. You know what I mean? There are plenty of reasons to despise Pauline Hanson. We don't need to make any up. Importantly, that charge of racial vilification in 2022 was a civil case. Marine Faruqi and Pauline Hanson were going at each other because Pauline Hanson tweeted at her to piss off back to Pakistan or something like that. Like, she was adjudicated as being a racist cunt. It's on the record. She's a racist cunt, but she's not a criminal because that was a civil case. Have a scroll on my channel, you will see I am not a fan of Pauline Hanson. I don't think you should vote for her. In fact, I think anyone who likes Pauline Hanson has rocks in their head, right? But it's as simple as what I just said, you know what I mean? Like, there are plenty of reasons to despise her and to rally against her. We don't need to make shit up while we're doing that. So the really, really, really short version is she was charged with electoral fraud. She did 11 weeks of prison time for electoral fraud, but then she won the appeal and she was acquitted for that electoral fraud because, like, the crime that she was accused of is not a crime, and, like, the whole thing was undemocratic as fuck.